This is the good stuff right here, because we are in the battle of the storm. And everything that I've seen with Joe today, it makes me smile, not because I'm having fun and laughing at him as he suffers, but this is completely normal. Having trained people for 30 years, I see this quite a bit. So what happened is that there was a little bit of confusion, perhaps, with the macronutrient ratio. 180 grams of protein, 250 grams of carbs, and 80 grams of fat is the goal to start with. Some people are going to say that's too much, that's too low, whatever. This is what we're starting with. So he's very, very good about the protein, because I can see through his daily email summaries, we're using Lose It, as we've mentioned previously. And but he's not eating any carbs. And as we've talked about, your brain is a glucose hog, glucose being carbs. And if you don't eat carbs, you're not thinking clearly, your mind plays tricks on you, you're emotional, you don't feel like working out. And that's why I'm smiling, because that's what I'm seeing today. So this is the storm, and I'm glad we got here sooner than later, because we have to go through this in order to refocus and to make things less cloudy and more clear. So I think now Joe understands that you've got to eat those carbs. There's no shortcuts, first of all. Second of all, when you eat a lot of protein, that's just protein. There's no carbs in that, He was eating jerky, he was eating beef, he was eating cheese, and there's no carbs in that. So that's the problem right there. But we fixed it, and so now going into week 3, I think he is back on track. He's lost 4 pounds in 2 weeks. That's what the scale says. But you heard him say that he lost a pound this week. The printout actually shows 4 pounds in 2 weeks. But fitness professionals that are watching this are smiling to themselves, because they know this is something that they go through with their clients. You lose fat, but you gain muscle. You may lose 2/3 of a pound of fat, but you put on 1/3 of a pound of muscle. Muscle weighs more than fat. The scale lies. So do not rely on the scale, particularly every single day. Once a week, once every 10 days, somewhere in there. You'll be a lot happier, and you'll be a lot more proud of the results, provided you're following the program. So I was glad to come down here and get through this period. I wouldn't say it was a step back at all. I think it's mainly just focusing on, refocusing on the plan. You get your nutrition down, you do your workouts, and good things will happen. What do I think about the fact that Joe has renamed his dummy, and that's a little offensive, first of all, from Bob to Scott? Well, you know what? There have been a lot worse things, and any trainers that are watching this are going to, matter of fact, if you are watching this and you're a trainer, leave your comments below and share with us some of the things that you've been called by your clients when their clients are getting frustrated. I think it's good. That shows me that he loves me, so I have no problem with that whatsoever. Well, last week we had Joe. It was a 19-minute workout. It wasn't a workout that we said you're going to go for 19 minutes. It was a 2-round, 5-exercise workout. You can look through the videos here on the channel, and you'll be able to see that week 1 workout. So I think he's getting stronger. It was less time today. We still did 2 rounds. We did 4 exercises instead of 5. We increased the time on Scott, the genius, and so I think it was more effective. I think that he's getting stronger. It's only 2 weeks in, so these are incremental, tiny, but very important changes that are happening with him, because it does take time. So an 8-minute workout today, more effective than the 19-minute workout, that he did in week 1. So as I continue to dial in what his current capabilities are, I haven't seen Joe in a while, regularly, so I don't know what kind of shape he's in. As I see what kind of shape he's in, I'll be able to dial in more effective workouts, and as he gets stronger, he'll be coming to me saying, "Is that it? You know, hopefully he'll put me on the spot and embarrass me and say, that wasn't, you don't, what kind of trainer are you? You don't know what you're talking about. When you take care of yourself, not only is it a gift to yourself, it's a gift to others. Joe is a writer, he's a musician, he's an actor, he's a sometime comedian, he's a philosophizer, he does a lot of different things. And so when he is healthy and fit, he is a better all of the above. He can write more creatively, he can come up with new ideas, he's a better friend, he's a better spouse, all of those things. So when you're working out, if it's not enough to motivate yourself by saying, hey, this is good for me, think of the people out there, think of your fans, think of the people who read your blog, who listen to your music. You're giving them a gift because you're working on yourself to become a better version of yourself. And your work is going to be better as a result. I'm a big believer in that. I know when I trained Joe back in 2006, 2007, he used to tell me when he was on his stair stepper that he got some of his best ideas while he was working out. So I'm trying to get him back to that again. We're not quite there yet, but I am introducing this, a connection to that mind, health connection that we have.